Welcome to the first episode of the Game to Game podcast with our first guest, Grandads Gravy. It's going to be a botch job, but we'll make it fucking work. So yeah, hello Gravy, how are ya?
Hello mate, I'm doing good, how are you?
I'm good, mate. We're not going to really run through the script. We're just going to kind of talk as we would normally do in a VC and just see where it goes. So obviously, if you're listening from Spotify or YouTube, we currently have the Twitch chatting breeze towards me and Gravy. He's really struggling right now with his Mackey's hat on. As you can see, he's looking at the floor. But yeah, it should be sound. Go on then, Gravy. First off, tell us a bit about you. Where are you from? What do you do?
I'm from England.
Go on, you got this.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit nervous right now. I've never done this before.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm from England. I love video games.
Yeah.
You know, I'm quite an awkward person normally, but you know what? Game's a game, as the podcast
Exactly.
is. And
We'll start off.
We'll move.
You are going to be the co-host of the podcast, so I hope it brings you out your shell a lot more than...
Oh, it will.
You've already come out your shell, though, to be fair, though, because when you first started streaming, right, you didn't have your cam on. You used to wear a face mask all the time. He would sit this far distance away from his mic. He wouldn't be locked in. He wouldn't be motivated or anything like that. But now he's fully involved, streaming every day, cam off. Doesn't care. I could put pictures of his face up on my stream, and he genuinely doesn't care.
Yeah,
I will respond to the chat sometimes. We have to be serious. Well, it's not that serious. It's just like, it's hard because we want to project the podcast in a way that if someone doesn't know us, they would be interested. If we're sat having inside jokes and shit, right, it's not really going to be going too good. But, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, my main question is, I kind of know the backstory, but the listeners won't. Where did you get your username? Is there a reason behind your username? And yeah.
Yeah, so it's a pretty boring story, as I always tell people there. So I was just... honestly, it was the first thing that came to my head. I was just sat there and I was thinking, you know what? Coming to PC, some games aren't like crossover. Like, they have crossplay, but you can't cross the account over. So I was thinking, what's a good name? And I thought, Grandads Gravy, we'll stick with that. And I went with it. And that's kind of when the streaming journey started again. I was like, you know what? I like the name. We'll start streaming with it. And it just kind of went. It just kind of happened.
The thing is, right, this guy, it really works, though, because as you've said to me in VCs, right, my name is very short and simple, but your name is very out there and outlandish. So when someone with the name Grandads Gravy turns up to their stream, they're like, oh, I remember that name. And that's probably why you've been growing so much, because since you've been grinding your ass off and getting involved with communities and stuff, it's just, that name is so synonymous with, not synonymous, probably not the word. It's like a viral name, if that makes sense. Like if someone said Grandads Gravy, you'd be like, what the fuck does that mean? And then they'll definitely go check out your stream and channel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, another thing with the name is I don't actually like gravy, and I'm not a granddad, obviously. But I mean,
it's also another thing. He's told me in private that he doesn't like gravy, and he's not a granddad. So it doesn't really make. I guess it's because it's so far from what you actually are that it works, right?
Yeah, it's just like it just is. It's like there was not, like I said, there's not much thought point into it. It was just there.
What inspired you to start streaming?
I just always loved video games, and like I just thought, why not? You know what I mean? Like everyone else likes video games. Like the best way to meet people that like the same thing as you do, like a streamer. Like if people join, they join. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah, I guess that's
like with streaming. You can meet such great people. Like through streaming, I've met some of the most like fantastic people ever. Like,
well, it's hard in real life to get friends that do the exact same thing you do. Like if you walk down the street or something, you're gonna meet people and everyone's doing something different. They're all doing a different job. They're all doing something different with their life. But with streaming, we're all doing the same thing. So we all have a common connection straight away. And then you just need to find your people in that kind of realm. Like,
that's the thing. Like, if you're like in public or something, you're going to speak to people off like in like a random game. A lot of the time, you're not actually going to connect with people. Like, you're getting a team with someone, but you're not building that connection through streaming. Like, seeing these games, like when people join, you build that connection. You like getting to know each other,
and then the way we met was you came into a Warzone stream of mine, and you wouldn't normally pick Warzone, but going back to what you said, we wouldn't have met if we didn't have the same passion about gaming. You gave it a shot, and now look how close we are. We sit in calls every night, growing together. We talk about streaming, everything. That's kind of why we wanted to start the podcast, because we chat so much shit inside our own private VC that I thought, why not start a podcast? And originally, it was just going to be me. And then I was like, I'll get Gravy on as first guest. And I was like, actually, you know what? He's be a sound co-host because he's a bit special, but the specialness really helps the pod, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Question. I mean, we're all a bit special in our own ways. Yeah.
We are. Who inspired you? Like, if there's someone like a streamer, who inspired you to start, like, streaming, making content, etc.? Or is it just off your own back that you were like, I play games, I watch all these streamers, and no one specific, but you then just sent it yourself, and yeah.
I used to I was streaming years ago during Black Ops 3. I used to play a lot of zombies. So, like, I didn't really have someone that I looked up to. Like, it was just, I think it might have been during COVID, actually, when I properly started streaming. And I was just sat in the house, and I was like, I love COD Zombies. A lot of people enjoy COD Zombies. Black Ops 3 is probably the most enjoyed Call of Duty Zombies ever made, I think. In my opinion, it's the greatest ever made, and they'll never top it. So whilst I was sat there for hours going for high rounds, doing Easter eggs, I was just building off that, and I never really had an inspiration for it. But now, with like coming back to streaming, I just felt like I don't actually know what I want to do in life, to be honest. So I just thought, why not? I love gaming. Why not just meet other people alike and just go with it, see what happens?
You were at uni, right? And I'm assuming you didn't really like that, and you always had that passion for playing games and stuff, so you wanted to make that a career instead of doing a normal 9-to-5 job like most people.
Yeah, so I wanted to make video games. I'd be a games programmer. Like, I went through college and everything, but just never really worked out. It was just too much hassle, honestly. I just wanted to be back home because I was in Scotland at the time.
That's similar. Like, I didn't mind being a personal trainer and doing gym jobs. I always liked that, but it's kind of everyone said it's kind of a blessing that I started streaming. Like, no, it's a blessing that I got ill because I was working a normal, not 9-to-5, 6 a.m. to like normal job. And then I got really unwell, dizzy, really struggled with life. I didn't know what was going on. All I did is start collecting Pokemon cards and sitting in my bed eating McDonald's 3 times a day. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to bust out my old camera, whack out a cheap £30 capture card, and just start streaming. And now, look, it's going pretty damn well, right? Like, and look at the growth I've got. And the thing I love about streaming, there's no inspiration for me, more so. There's not like it's kind of like you. It's not a person. Since a kid, we've probably always been playing COD, all these games, just watching streamers thinking, oh, I would like to do that. Mine's more, I know I have something in me to be able to stream. Like you've told me and more people, I don't like getting smoke blown at my ass, but I know that I have an ability to stream. Like I'm pretty good with it. The way my brain works, and it's quite A to B. I want to see people like you and people who deserve it and my friends grow. That is the one thing that motivates me to stream every day. Because yes, I want my own personal growth. We have to be selfish in some aspects, but seeing you grow, how you've been doing, makes me so fucking happy more than my own growth. Like seeing you with 30 viewers in the morning compared to 5 is so good.
I felt quite a lot of growth recently. But it's the same like thing. Like I love seeing other people grow as well. Like I said before about building the connection with people. It's like as the saying goes, it's lonely at the top. So it's like you don't want to like try and grow by yourself. You want these people around you that grow with you. Like you want these like friends that like do as well as you, or even better. Like you want to support everyone on the journey. Like
I always
you
have
never
the
want to put
issue.
someone down and it look like put them below you, because no one's below anyone. Everyone's equal. It's just
That's why I always say I'm just a bigger fish out of the small fish.
Hmm.
People like sometimes put me on this pedestal when I go into chats. Maybe I'm chatting shit here, but everyone will at me or talk to me or say, "Oh, it's the GOAT," which I respect. We're just chatting shit with each other, but I don't ever want to feel or just because I've got a tick, yeah, it doesn't mean I'm any different. I think you've even said this to me. Bro's adjusting himself mid-pod.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be known as Jay Walters, the guy, ginger kid who's a bit autistic, who streams and is friends with everyone. That's all I want. I don't want no pedestal or anything. You all right? He's right. So for listeners, he's obviously muted himself. He's back. He's back. He's sorting himself out. Okay, back.
So
The next question is, what
Yeah.
kind of stuff for people who don't know you? Obviously, the core group of people know who you are, but say someone watching this on Spotify, YouTube doesn't know who you are. What kind of stuff do you stream? What topics do you cover on your stream? What is your stream vibe like about?
I'm not that serious of a person with my streams. Like, obviously, I take the stream serious, but I like to have a good joke.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm quite hyper, sometimes a bit down to earth, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of variety games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm terrible with horror games, but I play horror games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I do like a lot of stuff. I do like if there's any game suggestions, I'll always like have a look at them, and give them a try.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very competitive person as well, so a lot of times you might see me get a bit angry with video games. But some people enjoy watching people get angry. Some people enjoy watching people like
Yeah,
get
I get
scared of games.
frustrated and you get angry.
Yeah.
I can see you flip the switch. I snap out of it in 2 seconds. You might hold on to it for 10, 20 minutes and you want to get back to it. I'm like, no, I'm out, man. I'd rather just go chill out.
Yeah. Like I try and like keep my when I actually focus on myself, I try and keep my cool, but it's hard though with like some games because it's like a mental thing. Like when you play games, like it gets, I don't know. It's like you lose actual focus on like what's happening in the real world. You forget it's just a game, and it's like your focus just goes too far into it. You're like, nah, I win or nothing. Like
I put on a good fake angry in terms of games. Like, I've now got the only game that really would stress me out is COD Ranked. That's the only game I'd ever take serious. Any other game, if I get bad, I don't really care that much. Like, I know I'm in a real world and the game isn't life. But when I play COD, the game is life and I really want to fucking win the game. And if I don't, then I get fuming. That's the only
No, I
thing that
get
would
that.
ever trigger me. I also want to go back to something. You said some streams you're hyper and some's down to earth. Obviously, I know
Yeah.
personally you're dealing with some health situations. Does that quietness on stream relate to them health situations, or is it just some days you're not feeling it, or like where's it more?
I think it could relate to that because like some days I just feel fatigued and like sometimes when I wake up out of bed I'm like, what's the point? Like, can I even be bothered to like actually do this? Like,
Yeah.
as soon as I actually pull myself down, like, why would I not want to do it? Like every time I stream, I enjoy it. It's like, but obviously when I'm like streaming, sometimes it's like the energy's still missing sometimes. But when I'm streaming, I always love it. Everyone that comes in, like, I love. Like, there's so many amazing people like to speak to. It's like this is like this is my life at the moment. Like has become just such an enormous part of my life. It's like
It's taken over, isn't it? Like every day is you wake up and you are thinking about maybe not streaming as such. Well, you do because you wake up 2 minutes before you stream, but you are so engrossed in it. And I bet you have the FOMO when you play games and you're not supporting people. I bet you're like me and you feel guilty.
yeah, like I'm just like it's bad when I play games as well because like I try and stick through a game, like if it's like a story game or something. But my attention's so bad, so I'll turn the game off and play something else. And then when I play the next game, I'm like, I don't even want to play that game anymore. I'm playing this game now.
I was going back to what I said about your energy. I notice it. Your first 2 minutes of stream sometimes you'll be flat, but as soon as everyone flows in, your energy completely switches and you're back to normal, full energy, motivated, everything like that.
Mm-hmm. I struggle to like entertain myself, I guess. Like when I've got people that I bounce off, like when I can like chat with people, it makes it a lot easier. Like I feel like a lot of people probably have this struggle where if there's no one in chat, it's hard to like actually like just continue speaking. It's hard to like feel like you're engaged enough for people like coming in to watch you. It's like that's how I feel, I think. But
you've got better at talking to yourself, I think. You still have periods where you'll go silent, but on a whole, you've got way better at just rambling and saying random stuff and shouting at a monster getting you in a game. Like that for me was the first thing I did well with streaming, because this is a tip for anyone who streams, right? If someone comes into your chat and your chat's quiet, right, and you're quiet, they ain't going to really have nothing to speak to you about. It's just going to be the hey, how's you, goodbye kind of chat. But if you're there rambling, shouting, they already feel like they're involved, and then they might stick around as a viewer. And I think that's what really helps build the core community. Like everyone's stream chat goes quiet at points. Everyone's stream chat goes quiet at points. But it's just mastering that rambling to yourself that really helps. And I can see that you've really locked that in.
Yeah, I just try and think to myself at all times. It's like, just speak about what's happening in the game. Like, think about your thought process, what you're going to do, what's happening. Like, even if like you like this, if there's people in the chat that's went a bit quiet, like make conversation with them. Or like, if they're not there, and fair enough. Like, obviously everyone has like their own stuff to do. Maybe some people just want to lurk and watch, like chill out. Like, fair enough. Like, I respect all of that. Like, just you've got to try and entertain yourself, and I struggle with that a bit, but I feel like I'm getting a bit better with it.
I treat it like I'm talking to myself through the other side of the screen. So like I'm having like Jay 2.0 next to me and I'm bouncing off him, and then that then brings people to then join in with the conversation and have a joke. And I think if the streams, like for example, if I'm talking to myself, when someone comes in, they can then bounce off what I've just said. If I'm just there like, oh, hey, mate, like it's dead. Like no one's going to want to watch that. And there's a lot of streamers who do that. And unfortunately, that's why they don't grow, because they might be entertaining, but they're not giving themselves the position to be entertaining by being so flat and dead and quiet. Like that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You can be quiet. Like I'm not saying you can't. Sorry for interrupting. I'm not saying you can't be quiet if there's something hype going on in the game. Like if you're in a boss battle in like Elden Ring, for example, you're getting chased by a monster. There's some emotional scene in the game. I understand you can be quiet then, but when there's just like nothing happening, like say you're in the lobby in COD, right? If you're sat there saying nothing, that's when you need to be saying something.
Yeah. So like, this is a cutscene. Like this is something happening where like you want to like try and focus on it. Like there's actually something going on to keep you like entertained in what's happening. Yeah, that's like a moment to take a break. But when like, there's nothing going on, it's like why would you watch a blank screen? It's like nothing's happening. Like there's so many people on this app streaming. Like, and if you're just sat there doing nothing, why would someone sit there and watch you? I guess like you need to just try and entertain yourself to entertain others. That's like how I feel like you've got to think.
It's so saturated, in it? So you have to stand out in some way. You have to, like, think about it. If there's a brand new viewer and there's 5 people streaming, right? And you're all as entertaining as each other, and they click on all 5 different streams, they might stay to the one who's actually saying something instead of the other 4 who are not saying anything.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, you would always pick that one.
I feel like you need to try and focus on everyone in chat as well. I feel like an issue I sometimes have is when I'm speaking to someone else joins, and then I lose focus of who I'm speaking to in some situations, to where I feel like I'm forgetting people, and then they're feeling a bit left out from like the actual like conversation, to where they might leave.
But I think people understand that, because our communities, what we've built, are based off other streamers, not necessarily viewers. There's an odd few people that were bringing in that are just viewers. The streamers will understand that and shouldn't take events unless it's, you know what I mean? Like they just shouldn't be bothered by it. They should understand the game that we're playing, you know? I've got a question for the Twitch chat. Where did you get your McDonald's hat?
I used to work at McDonald's years ago. It was actually before I went to uni. I worked a lot of overtime at McDonald's just so I could actually afford the accommodation up there. I didn't even finish uni, so I think it was a bit of a waste of time. But I've got the hat.
Did you work as a fry boy on the grills, like side 1, side 2 type thing, or was it like till and like window 1 and all things like that? Like what did you actually do at Mackey's?
Yeah, so I worked in like the kitchen a lot. I was mainly like making the burgers and the food and stuff. Sometimes on the drinks and sometimes like the drive-through and stuff. The fries was honestly the worst. Like I wouldn't wish on anyone.
It's hot, isn't it?
Horrible. Yeah.
See, I worked at Mackey's, but on my first day, I refused to do anything apart from the till or window drive-through. They said, I'm not doing it. And they were like, what do you mean you're not doing it? I was like, I refuse. And then obviously every day they started putting me on till. And then some days they would try and put me on the fries or on the grills. And I was like, no, you can fuck right off. Because the job's good, but sweating yourself on them grills for hours a day is horrendous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's horrible. Like the heat that comes off it, like it was making me feel dizzy at sometimes. Like
it's a good job though. Horrible. Like it's good money. You meet some decent people, don't you? Like it's actually a good vibe. Like people rat on McDonald's as a job, but if you've got no place to go and you want there's decent money, for example.
Yeah, there's actually decent people that work there. Like you make good friends whilst working there.
I made some great friends, and they give you over. Like from what my experience was, they give you overtime. Your paycheck at the end of the month is always sound when you worked at Mackey's. Yeah, it's a bit of a slog waking up if you're doing an early shift, or slog doing a late shift. I refuse night shifts, by the way. That is the worst thing I would ever do. Really? Night shifts are horrid. But like, it's genuinely a good place to go. If you're anxious, I think it's a good place to go.
Yeah. I started with day shifts, and then I said, can I do nights? Because I used to drive, so it was easy transport for me to get there and back.
So you like the nights? So you do 10 p.m. till 6 or something like that?
Yeah, I like the nights, because then I wasn't really dealing with customers that much either.
The only thing I hate with nights is when you get the shift manager would start at 6 a.m. and be in a foul mood because they've just woke up and say, you need to do this, you need to do that, when you think everything's done, and then they would make you stay longer. I don't know if you had that experience, but I hated that, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, I think McDonald's wasn't too bad of a job, but I don't think it's a job I'd go back to.
Yeah, no. I'd only go back to it if I needed something as a stopgap to get from point to point in my life type thing, you know? Question: what actually motivates you to stream? Like, what are your is there someone around you that motivates you? Is it yourself? Is it you don't want to be a failure like myself? Like, what is the actual goal behind streaming? Obviously, I know you start streaming because you enjoy it, but now, like, this is not more goals, but more like what keeps you motivated, what makes you want to carry on, etc.
Yeah, like I'm the same. I just don't want to feel, but at the same time, like having like yous around like good mates, just like I keep pushing you and like telling you like you're doing well, or like this could like change. Like I feel like with streams, like you need to take like criticism like in a good way. Like you can't just get offended at like what people tell you. Like sometimes it's actually beneficial and like it'll help you grow so much as a person. And I feel like as you told me before, like you shouldn't really look up to people. Like you need to focus on yourself as a winner instead of focusing on winners. It's like, yeah, that's motivated me so much.
You want to take advice and take motivation from other people and accept things like that, but at the end of the day, you know what you're doing and you know if you're doing it right, and you need to focus on yourself. If you sit there worrying about your growth or this person's doing better than me, you are literally going to fail. There is because you're so focused on them while they're focused on themselves. Like there's just, you got to be self-motivated in that aspect. But I think my advice obviously I've told you and you used it quite a lot, and other people is you have goals, right? But they're really loose. So you don't take your emotion on the goal. Your main goal should just be, I want to succeed, or how I would say it, don't be a failure. Yeah. Because that goal is never ending. And you might have breaks like you've had, but you're so motivated every day. Even when you're taking a break, you're still like, oh, I need to get this done, need to get this done, need to get this done. There is no end goal, so you're never going to burn out. And the example I've used is, boxers or footballers or this. They'll win a world title or a trophy, and then they'll fall off because they've hit the goal and they don't know what to do with themselves. Say you like, I want to make £1 million, right? You make £1 million. I don't know, from what I've seen, probably not everyone. You probably just then go, oh, I've made the mill now, and people get lazy and sack it off. And I think if you have that never-ending goal of I won't be a failure, I won't give up, I won't quit, you're never going to burn. You're just going to constantly grow.
Yeah, like you never want to. It's like the thing is, I feel like you need to like direct yourself towards like success in some way. Like you can never really think about failure. When you focus on like failure, like that's when you're going to fail. When you only focus on success and only focus on like becoming better than you already are, like that's when you're going to succeed. You can't focus on one end goal.
It's also relative to you, innit? Like some people would see 1K followers as success. Some people would say 5K, 10K, 100K, 1 mil. But it's all relevant on what you want.
Yeah. Like it's nice to set goals along the way to keep you like pushing forwards, to motivate you to like reach further points. But there's never really an end goal. The end goal, as you said before, should always just be to succeed, to not fail. Like, you should have like milestone points, but never have an actual end goal. The end goal should just be never to fail.
It's literally succeed. Mine just steps and steps and steps and steps. Like my first goal was affiliate, but my loose goal was I'm just going to smoke it. I'm just going to keep going on and on and on and on, and I'm just going to keep trucking every single day and grow and grow and grow and grow. And some people get built up in things like, they're like, oh, I haven't got as many followers, I'm not getting many viewers. And it's like, look at what you're doing. Control your controllables. If you can control them, like control how your stream looks, how you present yourself, the support you do. Because the thing is, streaming is so saturated. People a lot of the time sit there and go, why am I not succeeding? My brutal answer is what I've said before. A, you're dog shit streamer, right? Or B, you're not doing enough. Like, it's not like we get lucky, most of us who are in the Twitch chat now, me and you, people we surround ourselves with, we're not lucky that we're going viral. So the controllable we have is the supporting other people and making friends, and that then will in turn grow our streams. And recently, you've done that really well. I think you seeing that, the people coming back to you from what you're putting out, we're not trying to be transactional, but that is motivating you way further, like the little growth. And I think you've recently snapped out of when you have a slow stream, you don't let it bother you. Your end goal is still the same. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. And you're growing, and you'll hit partner one day. I believe it. I believe it. You might need to change up the dodgy graphics sometime, but I think you can definitely get to that goal one day.
Yeah, partner push 2035.
35, bloody hell. Yeah. I think there's a thing with partners, I've been told, like there's a partner drop-off. And that's because what I said about the goal, their goal is partner and then they give up because they hit the partner and they just can't be bothered anymore. I got partner, I took 2 days off the weekend and I just carried on. I just carried on supporting the exact, I didn't change nothing. Don't fix what's not broke, mate. Like, just keep sending it, and you will grow.
Yeah, partners never be the end goal.
There's so many partners that we see. And what do? Hit the 75, they get it, and then boom, like 30s. Because they don't support anymore. They don't turn up to no one's streams. They don't put in the effort anymore because they hit their goal and they're like, done.
Yeah.
If they had that mindset we have.
It's like seeing with affiliate, like saying like there was no partner and affiliate was what it is. You wouldn't just hit affiliate and say, oh, well, I've got it, so what's the point? Like, partner's not an end goal. Like, you can't just, like, if you want to succeed as a streamer or like a content creator or whatever, there's never really an end goal. Like, you can't, like, partner's just a milestone, or it's like an obstacle in the way.
I think some people think validated by a tick. They think, oh, I've got a tick, I'm something. Nah, you just got a special tick, mate. You just got some special badge that makes you stand out. Like, it doesn't change anything. If you sack off your things that got you to that position, you're just gonna drop. Like, people don't realize that. And it's the same like people holding views. They'll hold 40s, 50s for 1 month, and they'll be like, oh, I'm good now, I'll take a bit of a step back. Nah, you're gonna hit the fall from grace and you'll be pulling 20s, and then you'll be stressed and you'll be overthinking it. But then if your goal is don't fail, you're not gonna think about having that break or stopping at that point. You're just gonna keep ticking along, and you're gonna grow, and you're gonna be sound as out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the grind never stops. You've got always got to push yourself. Always push yourself.
What are your like goals, like short term? I know we said okay, loose goals. What is your short term goal, and what is your long term goal? Not long term goal being partner, because obviously the long term just really stretches. But what would be your monthly, weekly, short term, and what would be your 1 year from now? Where would you see yourself in terms of streaming?
I want to try and build like some form of like steady community around the channel, and like I want to like build a lot more like friends within like the streaming like world, I guess you can say. Um, I want to hit 1,000 followers hopefully by the end of this year. I have been seeing before Comic-Con in October, but that's a long stretch to even pull that off.
I admire that switch because it's actually going to make you push more. And even if you don't, I believe you could, but even if you don't, you would have accumulated more people in that time frame than you would if you'd have took it slightly slower and then pushed for that end of the year.
Yeah. The way I view it is, I'm not trying to like speak too highly of myself, but from the growth that I'm seeing, I feel like I would achieve it by the end of the year. And I feel like from seeing that, I might try and hold back, if that makes sense. Like, I won't push myself as much as I feel like I could. With pushing the objective closer, making it more of a challenge, I'm gonna end up pushing myself more. I'm gonna try and do more to reach that like goal. I feel like putting myself in that situation of having to work harder is a lot better than having to like do it relax with it.
Do you think changing your stream time helped with that growth?
Yeah, I feel like the stream time is good. I see some people coming from Australia when it's like nighttime for them. Americans when they're just waking up for work. It's like midday for us in the UK. So I feel like the time I've got's quite nice. Like some people are just going to bed in America because they do night shifts. And someone's going to bed in Australia, sorry. Like I think it's a nice round point, and then it leads on into like your streams and stuff. So I get to come chat with you, and after I get to just like network as well, and I play some games after and chill.
It fits well. I think a lot of people have that issue with their stream time. That is the one thing that helped me really supersede. I don't know, probably the wrong word, but like help my growth. So I used to stream at like 7, 8, 9 p.m. my time, and that time is so saturated with streamers because we're all involved in these communities, right? We're all streamers and everyone's going live. So that then removes from the people that would be in our streams. So placing your stream in a perfect time and then becoming theoretically the number one streamer in that time, you're always going to hold views. Like even you've mentioned to me, obviously some people can't control that. That's work, life, family, kids, everything. But you said when you do a Monday late stream, your stream does worse than your normal 12 p.m. UK.
Yeah, I feel like it's because I've got like the regular people that like normally come in during like the like I don't do like 12 till 3, so like the regular people normally come in for that time. I said like the Australians sometimes going to bed, some of the early Americans waking up or going to bed after a night shift. I like for them it's a lot harder on the Monday late night times for them to actually reach the streams. I don't know how big of a difference it's made because from like I feel like it makes quite a big difference, to be honest, actually.
And they stream themselves, so
yeah, and they stream themselves, so it makes it even harder.
They might put a lurk in and a few emotes, but they can't actually like interact with you and stuff. And then again, that probably leads on to why some people struggle to stream, because they're talking to themselves, because they're streaming at a time that's so saturated that no one can be there. And I know for your schedule, staying up till 4 a.m., the 12 is a bit rough, but look how much it superseded your growth. Like I think that's a perfect time for you. Like you're one of the only people that I know that goes live at that 12 o'clock start time. And then for me, it was switching to 4:30 p.m. I seen growth, switched it to 4 p.m. seeing growth, and then I whacked it all the way to 3, and now I'm seeing the most growth I've ever seen. So it's like altering that stream time really helped the whole streaming journey and just how much you grow.
Yeah. Because I used to start at 11, but that was too early for me. But then moving to 12 is so much easier on like on my mentality and just my body
on
just
that,
to stay a bit focused.
How's your mental health with streaming? Like, do you think it's eating you up in a sense of it's controlling everything, or it's a good way that it's affecting your mental health, like in a positive note, or is it like some days does it get to you, some days does it not?
When I first started, it was quite like a heavy thing of like, I need to succeed. I'm not doing good enough, and I'm just gonna feel like like some days I'd see growth, some days I'd see like complete decline. I was like, I feel like I'm just a failure. I'm doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Recently I got Chatterino, and as you told me to get, and that
Mm-hmm.
helps you block out like the viewers in the chat, and so you don't actually know how many people's watching.
Mm-hmm.
And that is like the biggest help I feel like I've got, because I'm not focused on how many people's watching. I'm not focused on if people's are coming and going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to focus completely on the stream, on the game, like on myself, like just try to stay entertained as possible. I feel like it was quite draining before when I'd see like the fluctuation and like up and down,
Mm-hmm.
but now it feels so much more like comfortable. Like I'm a lot happier. Obviously, before I had the mask as well,
Mm-hmm.
because I was quite anxious of like showing my face on stream.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, with time, over the months, I've felt a lot more growth. I felt a lot happier with streaming.
Mm-hmm.
I've felt just meeting people through streaming, like all the people I've met, all the amazing people. It's helped so much.
Do you think turning the viewers off was a really smart decision? Do you think a lot of streamers cope bad with their mental health just based off view count, subs, numbers, everything, that type of metric, and just turning it off and not really analyzing that much? Like, obviously, you've got to view it because you want to grow, so you kind of got to be aware of what's going on. You think turning it off and not deepening it that much really helped your mental state and your growth by not caring about it as much?
Yeah, I feel like during streams it would kill my mood sometimes when I see the change. But with that off now, my mood's not focused on that. Like I check after streams to see how the stream did, and I'm like, even just like getting like a few people in it, I feel very happy with it, because every person matters to me. Like every like viewer like counts. Like as you see before, like when someone's in your stream, like that's a person spending their time watching you, like doing their own thing. Like they could be doing anything. They could watch anybody. They could play games for themselves. They could like they're taking the time to come watch you, chill with you, speak with you. Like
Mm-hmm.
you've got to appreciate that for what it is. Like you can't take that for granted. And it's like if you appreciate the little things that you got, then
Mm-hmm.
with time, I feel like you'll grow a lot more.
Yeah, I think people don't realize, like they forget. I've mentioned this before, that every single person in the chat or even lurking or anything is a real human being, yeah, who is spending their life in your chat. People view it as numbers. And that's why when you turn your viewer count off and you see the 5 core group of people who turn up, you build such a better relationship with them, and you treat them as a person instead of just a number on the screen. And I think people get so engrossed in, oh, my views are down today. Mate, I haven't seen my Twitch viewers in 8 months. I only see them after stream. I'm semi-lying there. I'm not lying, but when I was on the partner push, I'd have to peek at the numbers to see, because I'd have to adjust my stream time longer, shorter, depending on what I was going for. But in overall, like right now on my setup, I see you. I see my OBS with no numbers. I see the notes for the podcast, and I see my chat. There's nothing else. I don't see the numbers. I don't know what was at. I don't need to know what was at. I know I feel bad that the people in the Twitch chat right now, we're not communicating with them, but I don't need to get involved with the number. The number doesn't matter. I check after the stream sometimes to see if the stream went well. I know how the stream went well based on how I'm being rated out with, but that is, people need to, this is my one piece of advice, is turn that view account off and don't get so engrossed with it, and you will grow way more.
I agree. I feel like that's one of the biggest like helpful things I've been told, is just don't focus on stats. Stats don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like just focus on making your stream as best as possible. Like you need to focus on yourself with streaming as well. Don't just do something because you think people want to see it. Don't do something because you feel like, oh well, I need to be this certain way. Just be yourself, do your own thing, and just focus on making yourself like happy with like what you're streaming.
Yeah, just play games with your friends. Just do what you would do if you would normally sit there and not stream. And I think that's where people would be like, yeah, sound like this guy's cool. Because if someone's looking at their viewers as well, you can tell. You can tell their energy shifting, because if they're starting their stream and they're 50% less viewers than usual, you'd be like, oh, you can read them and you go, they're actually changing their energy based on that. Like, it's also with sub goals, bits goals. Most of us whack a goal up on screen, right? But for example, mine and your energy wouldn't shift depending if I got nothing or I hit my goals. My energy would stay the exact same. I think people like that and see that and then want to stick around more because the energy's the same all the way through.
Yeah, I feel like the goals aren't really a priority. I feel like with like the bits and the subs and stuff, like if people come in and watch you, I feel like that shows so much. Like you don't have to be given like this monetary value to like show how much like you support this person. Obviously, it helps out with the streamers if like they want to go full time and stuff. Or, but I never view it as like a necessity. Like my goals for streaming has always been just to like try and entertain people and just like have a good time with games. Because like I said, I've always played games. Games have always been my life. So
and make friends without going outside. That's the best thing, right?
And like make friends. Like the full thing of streaming is just it's so amazing. Like how like connected you can get with people. Like how many people just are so alike that you can actually connect with them. Like if I met like any of you outside, like just in the shops or anything, I wouldn't even speak to you. Like I wouldn't even know who you are. But because we've met online through stream and through like this connection of video games, it's helped out so much with building these connections. Like we're making friends from like all across the world, Australia, America, like Switzerland, Poland, anywhere. Like there's people from all. Like it's actually one of the greatest things ever.
And we're meeting each other for the first time in 1 month. Like there's a group of 5 or 6 of us. My maths is shit. But we're all from slightly different areas of the country. Obviously, it's UK based, but having that is sick. Like, you don't get that in any other platform thing, like normal job, etc. It's like so sick that you stream and you make friends, and then you can actually meet them. Now, that's going to be so cool meeting you.
Yeah, I'm very excited to meet you as well and meet everyone else.
Not Novi though, but Novi can piss off. But you're good.
Yeah, not Novi.
Who are you off camera? Like, what? Obviously, I know who you are off camera because I speak to you every day. But what kind of stuff did you get up to before streaming? / do you kind of do now? Do you have a partner? What is your life like outside of being on camera and stuff? Or is streaming your main focus?
Streaming is like my main focus at the moment. Weekends I go to my girlfriend's, but like during the full weekdays, like I just spend the full time trying to grind as much as I can. Sometimes like I lose focus. Like my focus isn't the best. My memory's not the best. So I try and do stuff in parts. Like I do a bit of supporting my streams, and I'll sometimes do other stuff like watching like a TV show or playing some games, just to try and like take my focus away from like stuff. And then once I've had that little break of like playing video games, watching something, I'll go back to supporting again. Like me and you, like we stay up to like 4 a.m. sometimes, like just going around loads of people's streams, just like supporting people network. And like I feel like that's like one of the main things you have to do with streaming. Like you have to network, you have to meet people. Like you can't just focus on yourself, your own streams. Like you're not going to grow if you just focus on yourself all the time. Because like why what makes you any better than anybody else? Like what makes you any different?
We love our evening calls because what me and Gravy do is in our communities, obviously we want to support so many people. What we'll do is we'll jump in the same call and both go into that person's stream at the same time. And say the streamer doesn't have many viewers, that really helps boost the streamer's confidence because me and Gravy are bouncing off each other. And it helps. Supporting isn't a grind. I love it. Like I don't support that many people for nothing. Like I do it because I like to do it. But it really helps having someone else there and doing it together because it makes it way more fun. He's got a Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it genuinely, that collab supporting is really sick.
Yeah. I love supporting. Supporting is just so good. Like I was saying before, it's like meeting new people. And sometimes it's like you'll go on streams and it's at times where it's just not perfect for them to like come back and support you. Like it's not transactional. You build these connections with people to where like there's some people that stream very early in the morning. So like when I'd be streaming or like when you'd be streaming, they could be asleep. Like, it could be a bad time for them.
I think every relationship in these communities unfortunately starts as transactional because if you haven't been into their stream, they might not go into your stream. Not every
Yeah.
relationship, but there's a lot of people in these. Not for myself, I don't care. But like, there's a lot of people that are transactional based, and the thing is, you got to snap that transaction out and then just become friends with the person, and then it doesn't matter. Like, for example, there's a guy that we watch called Sir Deco, right? Sir Deco streams at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. for me, and I'm not awake. But he will still turn up to my stream. But he knows it's not transactional. I can't get to his stream. You need to then build them friendships and get to that point with people that then come to your stream, regardless of if you can make their stream or not. And there's people in the Twitch chat now that I sometimes have to lurk on them, and they're actually spending time in my stream, but they understand that. And you need to like build that relationship with people, and then it gets to a point where it doesn't actually matter if you make their stream or not. Like they understand you have a life.
Yeah, everyone has their own stuff to focus on. Like, not everyone can just sit around. Like, as you were saying before, how like you were saying, although it's not good that your house bad and like obviously like you haven't got to work and stuff because it's gave you a lot more time to like focus on your streaming and that. And with my health recently deteriorating with yeah, and I'm now on sick and I've got the free time. I can kind of support with you a lot more, and I feel like it's helped a bit.
Me and you are making the most of a bad situation because there's a lot of people, like if you work a full-time job and you're not growing that much, that is okay because unfortunately you don't have the time. But if you're in a position like me and you who have been signed off and we physically can't do a job because of whatever issues, right? If you're not putting in the full maximum amount of effort that you can into supporting, streaming, growing, changing things, unfortunately you're not going to succeed. Like, you're kind of limiting yourself. That's what I said about controlling the controllables. If you can control what you can control, you will succeed way more than you think you can.
Yeah. I've got to say, I respect so many people. I see so many people, like, unlike us, where they do have to, like, work almost every day, like, of the week. And some people, like, they'll go from streaming straight to work or, like, from work, like, straight into streaming. Like, I respect it so much. Like, to have that energy to do that is just amazing. Like I wouldn't be able to do that. My energy would be gone after like work or after streaming. I couldn't like do that. Like I respect it so much, like how people can like manage that.
That's why I normally do 3-hour streams because my energy gets zapped. Like I said on stream the other day, I don't put on a fake image. Like I am Jay, you know, in the VC, I'm the exact same. Like I do not change, but I have to be entertaining. I can't just be dry as O. Like I can't just be like. So then when I'm like finished streaming, I'm like zapped because I've really tried my hardest to do a good job.
That's another thing. Like I felt like, as I was saying before, like when some days I've just not had the energy and not felt like myself, and I've just been a bit like slow, I guess, like just not as energetic as I would like to be. I think they're my slower days to where I don't really see that much interaction. I don't really see much in terms of like people coming in and that. And that's okay. I've got no issue when people like don't come in because obviously, like you said before, everyone's got their own lives. But when I'm like, I've got the energy there, I feel like I see a lot more growth. I feel like people like to see the energy. They don't want someone just sat there slouched down like, yeah, what's up, guys? Like, welcome. Like, just like sitting there quiet and just not even like trying to like build a conversation, just answering a question and just sitting there like if you said like how's your day like to someone and they're like oh that's good, you would try and follow on that conversation. You wouldn't just sit all right then just sit quiet. Like you would like build on that. You would try and get to know them more. You'd ask them more about like the day or the week.
We all falter to that. Like I falter sometimes and just say the regular questions that every streamer does. Like I'm not perfect, but like that could be a mixture of things. Most of the time when I go quiet, it's because I feel ill and I feel like I'm gonna faint. So but people can read that. If like Novi knows me very well, that she'll know when I feel like I'm gonna go, and like I feel like I'm struggling. But then I'll snap back out of it. Like you don't have to be perfect 24/7, but if you can control, say for example, right now you are 80% quiet and 20% like really trying to engage conversation. Even if you can boost double that, you know what I mean? It's gonna help the stream grow so much, and you're gonna feel so much damn better.
Yeah, you want to try and close in them gaps. I think of like just quietness. Like you don't like. You got to think every second counts. If someone joins your stream for like 10 seconds and you're just sat there quiet, why are they going to stay? Like, if you've not got a camera on as well, like they might be thinking like, is there even anyone here? Like, what if you just sat on the menu screen, just waiting for someone to join? You're not speaking. Like, they don't know you're there. They could be like, oh well, not here. I'll leave.
Like when you went to the shop during your stream, I'm like, you can't do that, bro. You can't just post up a BRB and go shop for 15 minutes. You can't do that because what if you got a big raid? What if someone flew in, like, wants to get to know you and they become a main viewer? Like, you really would cheeks that. Like, you can't do that. You got to treat it like a show. Like, not a show in cinema. You got to be like, boom, boom, boom. But like, have an A to B. Like, make it flow. Don't let it be dry, dead. Like, that's why when I go toilet, people think, oh, this guy don't wash his hands. No, I speed run the toilet and I get back. So, what if the people in chat decide to mute my tab and then go? Like, you can't. You got to like keep people there. Like, don't have no dead points. That really helps the stream grow.
Yeah, you just free him, mate. Just pull your pants down and just start wishing for the best.
No, I like to press it.
Yeah, you don't use your hands, you have to wash them. That's what I say.
It's true. Well, theoretically, as long as you didn't get wee on your hands, you don't actually need to wash them. Yeah. Because what's actually, nothing's actually happened, has it? You're just touching your skin. So,
yeah,
theoretically, you're not wrong. What do your friends and family think you're streaming? Like, what does your missus think? What does your family in that think of the whole thing?
Yeah, I've like a few of my friends, like most of them don't really come in my streams and stuff. One of them comes in now and again, like like Cramboy, who you've met. Like he's probably like out of my friends, like the biggest one that I like support, like my the streaming. But then you've also got my grandma, my girlfriend. She's like she supports it a lot. Like she loves it. Like when I'm with her and like she'll message me sometimes like, "Is streaming today?" And I'm like, I don't know if I'd be bothered. Like I don't know if I've got energy. She's like, "Nah, stream." Like she pushes me to do it. Like she loves when I stream. She's like, when you stream, you just light up. Like you clearly seem so much happier and so much more. Like this is like your thing. Like you love streaming. You've got to stream.
It's your hobby, innit? Like just even when you're not streaming, just being on your PC around streaming. It's just so like you feel gassed from it. You're like, yeah, I'm enjoying myself here. I also have a similar situation to you though, bro. My friends don't really come by my stream. Like my IRL friends don't turn up.
Yeah.
And it's strange that, innit? Like how they were my IRL friends from such a young age and now they just don't even support it. Then it's my friends I've met on the internet are the ones that show me more respect and turn up. Like,
yeah, like I don't expect it like from them. Like if they've got their own things to do. Like a lot of them are busy in jobs and stuff. And like, like I like if they show up when they do, with like it's nice to see. But I think the funniest reaction to knowing I'm streaming was probably my mum or my mother. Because well, I just told her, she's like, all right, that sounds good. Because she's still quite young to be fair. So she knows about the streaming and stuff. She knows about like, TikTok and stuff like that. It's like, okay. But I mean, when I first told her I wanted to make games, she was like, nah, that's terrible. Because she doesn't understand like games, but she understands like streams and stuff. Which I think is a bit strange, but it is what it is. Game's a game.
Game's a game, yeah.
So I told her about the stream. She's like, oh yeah, that sounds good. What's your name? And I told her Grandads Gravy. Well, the response wasn't. She was a bit confused. Let's just say that.
She was like, "What the fuck is this name, mate? Like, why have you called yourself basically Grandad Seaman?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's as I said, it's polarizing name, bro. So it's gonna do you better than just calling yourself APOC or something.
Yeah.
Like it's just not gonna.
So I mean, I think I mean she respects it still. Like she's okay with it. Like yeah, she doesn't mind any of it. Like she thinks it's a good thing what I'm doing, and she supports it along the way, which I love.
My mum don't really know. My mum don't really know. Like she knows I stream on Twitch. My brother comes in my chat all the time. He's a shit house. He turns up when he wants to. He flies in. He shows love. He thinks it's cool because he plays CS, wanted to stream and everything, but he just never really thought about doing it. And then my missus, when I told her about it, because I used to stream before, she was like, yeah, send it. And she's the most supportive person that I've ever met. Like, I'm going to do a bit of a podcast side note. I'm going to get up and show something that she sent to me before starting the podcast. I'm not seeing her this week. but she is the most kind and caring person. She's finally starting to understand it. She understands what Discord is now, and she now knows I don't stream on Discord. But she's slowly growing into it and showing me more love, and she's understanding. Like, she doesn't know too much. I don't show her stats. I don't really show her many things, but she's understanding that I'm making friends. And like, when I tell her about the Club 98 stream team, she's like, "Oh, sick! You've got a stream team. That's gas." And then like, she's like, "Oh, so many people care about you." And I'm like, "Nah, it's more just we're just building a community and making friends." So I'm gonna find something. One sec.
Yeah, we'll be back in a moment.
1 second, that was, mate. So I got this card through. This is for the viewers, not listeners. So for the listeners, I'm showing a card that I got through the post. The missus wrote me a card about how she's proud that I'm starting the podcast and stuff. And having things like this really motivate me. And then I have a picture of my dad on my desk at all the times. So I know that he would be there. Like, yeah, this kid is actually doing something with his life. Instead of being a lazy piece of shit playing Call of Duty and screaming at people on Skype till midnight when he used to turn the internet off. And now he's like, this kid's actually doing something with his life. And I think that's what motivates me. Like, it's in it. Just full send, mate. Don't give up, because we would all love to do streaming as a full-time job, right? None of us want to get up and work at McDonald's. I mean, probably some people do, but I think all of us want to. Sorry about your hat, Gravy. I know you want to work at Mackey's. As you said, with your missus, she's there full send. She's seeing how much it lights you up. She accepts that sometimes you don't see her because you're streaming and doing these things. Having them people around you really motivates you to stream more. If you have a difficult person around you, I don't think you could really get it done and stream.
Yeah, I think it's helped as well, like building like connections like you and like others who I like actually speak to like on the daily now. Like I became good mates with who also stream, because we understand each other a lot more. Like with streaming, I feel like you understand like the grind of it. It's I always say it's a grind. It's I don't know if grind's the right word, but I like saying it's a grind because you push hard to do it. Yeah.
But it's a fun grind. It's not like, oh, I got to do this again. It's like,
yeah,
right, on the train we go, and we keep going and going and going and going. And that's the grind. Like, you don't not like disappointed you've got to do it, but it's a grind because, well, it's effort, but it's the good effort. It's the effort you want to put in.
It's like grating cheese. Like, you know, it's effort, but you love it. You love cheese at the end of it.
I just buy the fully grated bags, mate. I ain't got the effort to be grating the cheese.
Oh, fair enough.
That's just long, mate. You can collab with any creator. Who would it be? Like, it can be someone inside our space. Obviously, some listeners won't know these people. Would there be a specific creator you want to collab with in our space? Or if there's like a dream creator or someone on your level that you would like to collab with, who would it be?
That's a good question. There's a lot of people that I like that I'd love to collab with.
I'm just going to preface, if you dare say Tim the Tapman, we'll have issues.
Right, I don't actually know how I'm going to say them.
No, go on.
That was actually in my head. I was thinking I could say that, but I might not say that. I feel like I'd love to play more games with you. I feel like we like with like Farlight's fun. But at the same time, I don't like. I feel like you're on a level much higher than me, to the point. If I want to collab with someone, I feel like I want it to be on equal terms, to the point where it doesn't feel like I'm just feeding off you, or they're feeding off me. Like,
you would never, because you're my boy and I know you. That's why I'm quite selective with who I play games with, because people want to play games because I've got a few viewers, and it's like, I don't want that, mate. Like, that's why my core group, Aiden, Hoodie, I always would, because I want to help out. Like, I don't even care if you're feeding off me, because you show me that much respect and love anyway. Like, I don't care. Like, it is what it is.
Like, I feel like as a long-term goal, I'd love to build something where it's like, where I can just stream with friends, like every so often, like say we get together and like, yeah, let's do a collab, why not? Like, let's just stream today and it would work. Like if we could stream, or like with Aiden, Hoodie, Novi, like anybody like just comes in. I'm open to collabs with like pretty much anybody. Like I love meeting new people. I love like collabing with friends that I've made along the way so far. But like a long-term like goal of who I'd love to stream with is a hard one. Like, I don't think I've actually I don't think I've actually got someone who is like
an idol.
Yeah, like I don't think there's someone who I'd think if I could stream with them, I'd do it. And, like I would stream with anybody. So like I don't think I'd just pinpoint one person, if that makes sense.
I read that answer. Same for me. I don't really have someone major. I just like streaming with my friends, the people I actually give a shit about, because you bounce off them more. Like playing with someone you don't really get along with or you don't really know, it might make the stream worse. And also on a point you said about leeching off people, it's not that, but it's hard because if you stream with someone so much higher level than you, you might not get no love and support and they're so focused on that person. Or B, you might leech off them and pull people. It's kind of like, it's a weird balance in it in this scene.
That's the thing. Like, you don't want to, like, if it's someone that you actually like care about and someone that you want to like become good mates with and like work with in the future, or, like play with or whatever. Like you don't want to be taking the viewers from them. You don't want to be like having it so you got split between them. Like,
but then it's a thing of it's the balance of doing not the right thing, but supporting someone, but also like doing the thing for what you want for them, but also you have to be selfish. You have to, in some aspects, you have to be selfish. Like I've always mentioned, I used to stream later, right? And I didn't want to start streaming earlier because my friend Risen, I didn't want to start chipping into his stream time because I wanted to be there. I didn't want to pull anyone away from him. But at some point, I had to do what was right for me. And Risen will understand that. If they're your mates, they will understand that. If they don't understand that, then suck it. Like the game's a game, right?
Yeah,
you have to do what fits you, but also kind of it's a really hard balance. But I think me, you, and everyone we surround ourselves with have really got that balance spot on.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like some people might get the wrong idea as well. It's like you're only playing with this person because like you want to use them, or like with collaborating. I feel like you kind of wanted to wear it on equal terms, to where you can, like, say you collab with someone that is got a completely different community, but you're on equal like levels. That's quite nice because then you can share the communities together. Like you can like merge them to the point where they're meeting you for the first time, you're meeting them for the first time. But like let's say like us for example, where I've like I said before, we're on different levels, but it's the same kind of like core community of people. So it's like if we like streamed at the same time, or like did like if I was like begging you for like collab stream or something, that could be like me like trying to like steal views off you, which is not the impression that people should be like trying to give off, or like should actually want to like give off.
The thing is, you're my boy, so I would never think of it like that. And I want, as you said, I don't see myself on a different level. I genuinely do not. Like I'm just Jay. I just stream. It is what it is, right? But it would be lonely if I'd never supported anyone else and wanted anyone to grow with me. Like seeing you grow with me is so much cooler. Like being in your stream at 12 and it's popping with the same people, being my chat, everyone else, like we're surrounded. It's so, I want that. Like, there's so many jealous people around this space, in there. Like there's so many people who have weird agendas and they act like they like you just because they want something, or they'll chat shit behind your back. And it's like, that's why you'll never see me help them. You'll notice I'm distant with a lot of people because I know what they're like. I know what they want. And I won't ever allow that. But if you superseded me, I would not give a shit. I'd be so gassed and so happy. That's why I'll always collab with you.
It's why I like my stream time as well, because like I said before, my stream time is just before yours. So like when I end, you begin. It's perfect. Like so it's like I can't really be taken from you. It's like it's not like people are going to like prioritize someone else because of the stream times. Like they don't collide, which I like. And I'm not coming straight after to where it's like the point of like I'm like trying to farm a raid or anything. Like,
or it's worked out in a sense of, say for example, hypothetically, you've met some people in my stream, right? They now turn up at your stream. It's like a routine for people now, isn't it? Like they go to your stream and then to my stream, then probably to someone else's stream.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Like,
That's why we collab at weird times. So sometimes you'll do a late night stream and I'll be there not streaming, and then I'll be streaming the day, and then you'll be there playing but not streaming. I think it really helps our balance. But we probably do need to do more collab type things. It's just fitting in that time, isn't it? Like, when would we do it?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to like match the times, especially if there were like schedules of like trying to stay consistent with like trying to grow at them times. Collabs would be fun. It's just like I just said, finding the right time to collab and finding the right stuff to collab on.
What advice would you give someone?
Advice?
In terms of collab, starting stream and everything like that.
Okay. We're starting streaming. Focus on yourself. Nothing else really matters. Your stream could be the worst thing ever. Like, focus on yourself. Once you realize, like, once you focus on yourself, you can like watch back your streams. Think, oh, my overlays need updating. I'm not talking enough. I'm not engaging enough. Like, if there's a point when someone enters your stream and they leave straight away, like, you're not always the issue. Sometimes the game's just not for them. Maybe it's just randomly find your stream. Maybe they're just a weird person. Like, you never know. Like, you're not going to be there for everyone. Like, you're not everyone's cup of tea.
So I also said the tip on starting streaming is start your stream off just chatting or something that's very vague, because you'll gain people that wouldn't normally click your stream. Like, if I'm an Elden Ring hater, right, and you say, for example, you played Elden Ring and we would have been the best of friends, but your stream says Elden Ring, right? I ain't clicking that stream.
Yeah.
But then if you say it's just chatting, I'm going to fly in, get to know you, and then when you start playing Elden Ring, I don't give a shit anymore that you're playing Elden Ring because I like you. And then
once you've got that connection, you want the viewer to come back for you, not for like whatever you're playing. I think that's one of the great things that we have with like variety streaming. We can kind of play what we want when we want, and like we might see some drops now and again, but there's always like that bit of consistency with people coming in. Like, it's kind of like you said before, routine. Like, you need to stay consistent. I was just saying, sorry.
No, go on.
You need to stay consistent. Like, consistency is key. Like, that's the main thing you need to focus on, I think. Like, yourself and consistency.
And the way I see it is, if you're a pro at a game, stay with that game. Like, if you're a pro, really good at Fortnite, really good at COD, Minecraft, I don't know, stick with that game, because you're going to build people who love to watch that. But if you won't mind me saying this, if we're average gamers, you've really got to send it with as many varieties of games as possible, because then you're not boxing yourself in and you'll gain the viewers whatever you stream, and that's fun. Because what if one day you're a COD pro and you just don't turn up and play COD anymore? No one's going to fly in your stream. I see so many things with people who do marbles on stream, right? They'll do marbles, and when they don't play marbles, their viewers will tank.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, rip.
A good place to start is start with kind of a niche game, a game that you enjoy. Not a dead game. Don't play a game that has no viewers, because it's pointless. Play a game that has some viewers, but like it's not overly blown. Like, if you were just to pop into Call of Duty now, your chances of getting found and like people like maintaining them viewers, it's so low. But if you play a game that's like that, what's that game called that I used to play? I've played that one. Sorry,
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, like Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is a very niche game, like Black Flag. That didn't have many
Subnautica
viewers. Or Subnautica, yeah.
Them, or like Skyrim, like a game that has a big community, but not many people are really playing it now. But then there's such a core group of people who love that type of game. Then like, you'll grow.
You want to play a game that has the core community there, but like, because think of it like this: if some random person comes into like onto Twitch and it's like, oh, I want to watch this stream on this game. If you're in these communities as well, if you're playing COD, the chances of you being found is so small.
You're at the bottom with one viewer. You're at the bottom, and no one's ever going to click your fucking stream. But if you play Subnautica and you're like the top 5, they might click your stream.
Yeah. Like, you need to. And with this as well, like if you start to like telling people, I'm a variety streamer, I just play what I want when I want, they'll understand. Like as Jay was saying, start your stream off with like just chatting, get people in, and then you're like, okay, today we're doing this or like whatever, and then like that's how you build the connections.
It's the law of it's not like I'm fishing, but like if I put it as just chatting, you'll turn up to a stream and you'll get so many questions like, "Oh, what are you playing today?" Right? They're already in the stream at that point, so it doesn't matter what you're playing. Then if they see that they don't like Farlight 84, for example, they ain't turning up. If your game is Farlight 84 at the start of the stream, they ain't interested. But if I go just chat and they're like, "Oh, let's go chat shit with Walt or whatever," then they become that core community. And then like when I started streaming, I was playing Skyrim. I'm not really a Skyrim lover. I thought, you know what, we'll send it and play something so different. And that then built loads of people coming in because it wasn't a main game. And then when I posted clips on TikTok, I'd be like, "Oh, classic Bethesda, classic this." And then it was building that little core group of people. Instead of me playing COD, the COD would die. Now I can play COD and get away with it. I can play what I want and it doesn't matter. That's where you want to get yourself in that position.
Yeah, you can play what you want, and like you'll always be near the somewhere near the top. I think to where you can just keep growing. Like
I mean,
you've managed to maintain a very strong viewership, and it's very like nice to see.
Yeah, it's like when we played Fallout the other day, I got raided from an Apex Legends Pro because like I can now play anything, so now I gain decent viewers, and now when I play a game like that, then I'm building on top of that. I'm playing a Fallout game that isn't really that popular. But then it's popular enough that people love it. And then now with my core community, I'm sitting at the top of them categories. And then people will fly in. Like when I play COD, there is no really new people that turn up. Because I'm still nowhere near the top. And it's just going to kill your stream. Like just play something random. Like, you don't have to, like, if you don't like it, switch. You know what I mean? Just keep changing it, keep changing it, keep changing it. Try different things and there'll be something for you.
I think another big thing like people need is network. Like you need to like get out there, like show yourself to other streamers, like get in these communities and like build from it. You can't do streaming and expect it to be handed to you on a plate. It's not going to happen.
I don't know, a boy like that.
Yeah, unless you somehow get like go viral from like a clip on TikTok, maybe you're not. It's not going to work. You have to network. You have to build your like these like connections with people.
You have to navigate the whole Twitch thing in a weird route. Like my boy, he won't mind me saying this. He was just there like every day, like, why is no one coming in my stream? And I'm like, you don't do enough support and you're playing COD ranked with one viewer. Like, you ain't gonna grow, mate. You're not, didn't help himself. It's like he's not controlling the controllables, as we said. He's not doing what he needs to do to grow.
I think shameless plugs also help. Like, I mean, if I play a game like Marvel Rivals or something, I'm terrible for it.
It's knowing when to plug, right? Never go into someone's Twitch chat and go, "Yeah, follow me." But if you're in a game, send it, mate. Put it in the chat, mate. People will turn up and then maybe follow you, give you a sub, and then like they're now a core group person. They'll turn up.
Never go into someone else's stream and just start like plugging yourself. Never just start going like, "Oh yeah, I'm a streamer. I do all this stuff," and like
you get banned quick
or whatever. Yeah. Like it's quite disrespectful as well, I think. Like I feel like if the streamer like says, "Okay, you can do this" or whatever, like fair enough. But like if they ask you a question about like your stream or like from the stream, like fair enough. But don't just come in and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm streaming this at this time," just randomly. Like what?
It's knowing how to word it. You know what I mean? Like you want to let people know you're a streamer too, but it's when you ask, not when you think you should do it. Like the whole Twitch thing is very hard to grow. Like, people are like, "Well, yeah, but you do well, so you're chatting shit." But I've just navigated the whole thing kind of in a smart way. Like, treat it like one person added from a simple conversation or a smart interaction is then the way I see it is, right? You get one person in, right, through you plug in your Twitch through Marvel Rivals, that might boost your chat activity. Then someone new might come in, and that because that chat activity is higher, they'll then stay. It's like being really smart with how you do things and pick things and help it grow.
Yeah, like you have to word everything very carefully.
I'm just going to quickly refer to a chat comment in the chat. My friend says, "Tell them about your grind before you came Walters." I'm just going to. Hopefully he says this channel. If he's on about my previous channel, then yeah. So going to that comment, you streamed a few years ago, right? But you recently started taking it seriously.
Yeah, so I started to stream. I think it was early COVID, maybe it's just before, on Black Ops 3 Zombies, and I would do like high rounds or like just helping people do the Easter eggs because that was my go-to game. Like, but I was like a one trick on that game. Like, unlike now, how I play what I want when I want. I played Black Ops 3 like for hours on end, every single day, non-stop.
Was you
Like,
Grandads Gravy then, or was it a different name and you changed it?
it was a different name then. I don't actually remember the name. But it might have just been my Xbox name, which is like Azax Epoch, I think. Actually, it was probably before that as well. Actually, I don't actually know what the name was.
Was you just streaming to your mates at that point? Was you not like doing any networking, nothing like that?
So this was when I used to play on Xbox. So what I would do is I would make a looking for group, and I would say we'll do any Easter egg, donate all the steps, and then I'd plug the Twitch, and then once if they joined the party or joined like the game. I would say, okay, I'm streaming. This is my stream name, and some of them would join through that. I was actually starting to build quite a bit of followers from it. I would also go into like even back then I was networking. I was like going into other Black Ops 3 streamers like chats and just like people that did Easter eggs and like high rounds.
You can tell you've got it. You can tell you've got the ability to be a streamer. Some people don't have it, but you can see from them starter days, you were already in the mindset of networking, but not in a self-promo way. I think that's why you're seeing success now, because you have that ability to do that. Some people have it, some people don't, unfortunately. You can do the exact same steps as someone else, but you won't grow the same because you don't have that thing. Like now, Sabai, you don't have that. But you do. This is why you're seeing success.
That's, I think, with luck with streaming, I feel like luck isn't the way of like, as we were saying before, like getting a viral clip or something. You could get this viral clip, but maintaining the views is the hard part. Of course, it's lucky to get that viral clip, but I feel like you need to be lucky in the way of having the personality or like the skill to maintain the viewership or to grow like naturally.
You make your own luck.
Yeah, like I feel like you build it up over time. The more you get confidence, the more you actually realize what you're meant to be doing. I feel like it helps. Like,
I streamed on an old account, and I didn't do none of this networking stuff you did. All I did was press go live with my mates. I seen some success and gave up. And then that's when I started this time. I went full send, and look where it's got me. Like it's just people don't do the legwork these days to really get to positions they should be in. And no one really networks as much as me and you do. Like they just don't.
Yeah, networking's like probably the main thing you need to do. Like without networking, you're not going to grow. How are you meant to meet new people? Like you can't expect everybody to come to you. You have to go meet them. Like, and not everyone's going to come back to your stream. That's okay. Like, don't look down on it. Like, don't look down on them. I also thought time zones are an issue. Like,
sorry for interrupting, but when I first started in Pizza Party and all these networking discords, right, I did significantly triple, double what everyone else did. Like, sorry, ignore me. I sent 500 chats, I would receive 100. But then it got to a point where it leveled out. So, like, I didn't give up, though. I didn't get bothered by, oh, I'm doing too much and no one's coming by. I just kept going and going and going and going. And then eventually you will gain that core.
Yeah, you need to do the hard work before it actually pays off. Like, it's not going to be one-on-one. And you're going to be, like, doing more work than you're going to, like, feel like you're receiving. But the more you do, the more you'll feel like, yes, it's starting to pay off. It's starting to actually build up.
Same shit, different day. Same shit, different day, but in a positive way. Like, it's not like, oh, I can't be arsed. It's same shit, different day, but what you need to be doing.
Yeah. Like, it's hard to, like see, like, there's no, as you always say, there's no actual, like, trick to streaming.
There's no blueprint. It's literally, there's no, like, I can't give you a secret answer. I just do. But just doing is the reason why you gain stuff, because you're just doing the right things. You are being a good, bottom line is be a good person. Full send it, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Be a good person, full sender.
Yeah. Like you need like consistency is key though. Like if you stay consistent, you keep networking, you keep building these like connections with people. Like you actually build friendships and not just like transactional. Like I'll watch you if you watch me, I'll follow you if you follow me.
Mm-hmm.
You need to actually like build these friendships. Like some days, like we might not be able to see people like streams. Some days they can't watch ours.
Mm-hmm.
Don't view that as they're like actually trying to avoid you.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone has their own life. Everyone like has their own things going on.
Mm-hmm.
No one like can like even us with like our conditions of like where we get like stuck home quite a lot of the time because we're like
Mm-hmm.
off work. But we can't just like view everyone's streams as well. There's so many people like to go around like to like support. It's like there's just so many like to actually
You can't do
view.
that. It's too much.
Mhm,
You'll literally perish if you did that.
mhm.
Let me go back to one
And
thing
you
about consistency.
yeah.
Sorry. It doesn't matter. People worry about taking days off.
Mhm,
I think, in my experience, you will grow more doing 5 days a week at the same time every day and your same days off than you would do if you streamed at whatever time. You're going to do way better. If you stream 7 days a week and stream whenever you wanted, you're actually going to grow less, I think, than if you stayed the same time and took days off. Like, people burn out with these things. They don't. It's all about lining things up in the smart way because people now know at 3 p.m. or 10 a.m. that's when Walters is going live.
mhm,
When I was on my push, spawned in random streams, people ain't going to flow in. They don't know what's going on. Like, in
mhm,
everyone's head, they know you stream at 12 and I stream at 3. They know that now, and that's what's helped us
mhm.
grow so much more.
Yeah, you want to stay consistent with the times. Like I as you said before, routine. Like some people have the routine of like, oh, it's this time. This person's streaming now, or they're meant to be streaming at this
I
time.
know at
I'll pop
midnight,
in.
1 a.m., Die Hard's live, and I'm there. Well, he
Yeah.
knows I'm there. Even if I don't swipe in Die Hard's checks, I'm doing stuff. He knows I'm about. Like, that's the same time. Like, Josh going live at the same time. Novi should be going live at the same time. Risen going live at the same. You know what time everyone's going live, and if you get that locked in, that's when you'll see the core group of people flow in, and then that means other people click your stream because it's not dead, and then it's just going to flow.
Yeah. Actually, can I back up on one thing? When you said like, what tips would I give? I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
as you told me before, one good tip is to make yourself known. So like,
Mm-hmm.
let's say you got loads of people watching your streams. What I've started doing now is I will see my stream times at the end of every stream. I'll be
Yep.
like, okay, I'm next live either tomorrow or Monday or whenever.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the times I'll be live. And I name off loads of different time zones. So I'll see like
Mm-hmm.
the UK, Central, Eastern. I've now got Mountain Standard Time and one time in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
I'll list them off at the end of every single stream so people know this is when I'm going to be live next. I'm in their head then. So it's consistency with that. That you want
People
people to be
don't do
thinking about
that.
you.
The amount of streams
Mhm.
I'm in, they don't say that, and they just press the raid out button, and it's like,
Yeah.
when do I know?
Yeah.
I don't bloody
When
know.
do
I'll
I
be
next come
busy
and see
now.
you? Yeah.
I always say,
Like,
look, that's why I always go. I'll say it like how I'd say on stream. I'll be back
mhm.
tomorrow, 10 EST, 3 p.m. UK. I love yous. Goodbye. I'd say it 3 times in a row. Or like on
Yeah.
my Discord message at the side, like the activity feed, I would write my stream time. When I do my shout outs, I'd put my stream time. Just keep putting in people's heads the exact time you go live and people will show. They should show if you're doing the other things right.
Yeah.
But if you just sit there
Yeah.
and go, yeah, well, I'll see you next time, bye. When's next time, bruv?
Yeah.
No one has
Like
a Ruby Scooby.
Yeah, and not everyone's going to look at your schedule. Not like everyone will be like, "Oh, they've read it out." Okay, like you need to just be telling people this is the times. Like, not everyone like is going to check your schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Always tell people this is on next live. Like, if you've got like a day off, like, okay, I've got a day off. I'll be live this day. Like,
Mm-hmm.
keep people updated as well. Maybe tell people what you're going to be doing in next stream, or like you with like heavy rain. You were
Mm-hmm.
saying, okay, next time we'll finish heavy rain. That gets
Mm-hmm.
people drawing. Like, okay, this is the end to like this like saga
They'll
of like
come in
heavy
on
rain.
that day and they'll flow in quicker than they would do because they want to
Yeah,
see that.
like they don't want to miss anything. This is the actual like ending to the game. Like, what's going to happen? What's your like choices going to like? What you're going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want to be seeing stuff that'll draw people back in some way.
I want to go back to a comment from the Twitch chat. Is it preferable to
Yeah.
go live 7 days a week? I would say no. This is
Yeah, I would
obviously
say
it's a
no as
different
well.
blueprint for everyone, but I would say no because you're not. I don't believe in burnout for myself. But if I stream 7 days a week, I'm gonna have a lot less energy to put into my actual streams. And people do long hours, which is good, but the where you grow is off stream. You've noticed that. Where you grow is when you're not live. Like I grow really well and I do 3-hour streams. So if you're sat there streaming 12 hours a day, not supporting 7 days a week, you ain't gonna grow. You're not meeting anyone else. I would say 5, 4, 3 days a week, something like that. I wouldn't do 1 day a week. You're really gonna struggle at that point. But if you do 5 days a week at the same time every day for 3 hours, you'll grow way more than doing 7 days a week at 7 hours. It's just.
I would say try and stick between like 3 and 5 days a week, and like try and be consistent. I feel like if you do less days, try and maybe fit more hours in. But try and support as much as you can. I wouldn't do 7 days. Like, burnout is a real thing with people. Like obviously with like as you said, like his goal is to not feel like, so he's not really going to get burnout from that because he doesn't want to feel.
But it's
like
also
that's
because I have a routine, so I would never get into that. If I switch my routine now to doing too much, like doing different to what I do, that's when I would not burn out, but my consistency in the way I do things would change, and that's when it wouldn't burn out, but it would die off.
Yeah. Like I'm starting to feel the same with like routine. Like you want to make it so it's like like your everyday life. You want things to kind of like bounce off each other, where you know this is happening now, then this will happen. Like you want to like piece together to where you're not forcing yourself to do anything. Like nothing against people that do like 24/7 streams or anything, but I feel like if you watch someone that stays consistent for like a few hours over so many days, you'll see them grow a lot more than somebody that's constantly streaming over like the full week, like or like non-stop streaming. Because you're getting like the.
No, you go on.
I was saying you're getting like the core people back, like that have the routine of like this is like they're live now. And, like if you are streaming all this time, how do they know you like you have to go for breaks at some point? You can't just sit there the full time and just like it depends.
We all get FOMO, but it's navigating that FOMO. Like I've said to you, I plan my days off in areas. So this is also a tip for people. Seems a bit weird, but this is how my brain works, right? 7 days a week, right? Monday to Sunday. If you want to take an off day, like where you don't do anything and you're completely free like me and Gravy are, take the Saturday off. Because when you go live on Monday and you've been talking on Sunday, everyone will remember you and you've been more active and they'll remember you popping about and then they'll turn up on your Monday stream. If you take the Sunday stream off and don't do anything, that your name isn't in their head. They ain't turning up. They probably won't turn up on that Monday because they don't like. You have to make yourself like a routine for them. So taking the Saturday off is such a smart day to take off if you're doing anything. I would suggest. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I think.
Well, it would depend on the streamer, I suppose, because some people might do like Friday or Tuesday or whatever, and have like Wednesday or Thursday off. Then in that case, it would be like the Wednesday you don't really do anything. So like, say you have a 2-day. Yeah, like you have a 2-day break. You have the first day is your break. Then the second day you want to be network and supporting a bit.
It's also another tip.
Day before streaming again.
Your shout outs. No, it's my fault. Your shout outs, right?
Yeah.
But do your shout outs on the day you stream just before you go live, because then you're giving them a Discord ping and then they'll remember your name and click your stream. If you do it that night and then wait hours, you ain't like in their head.
Yeah.
You ain't in their head.
That's like another thing. Before every stream, I always say, like, I do my shout outs. At the end of every shout, I say live again today, and I put the times again. I say live at like UK time, Eastern, like all the time zones. And that gets the time in the head, like, oh, well, they're live at this time to see that shout out, and they could come and say, it's like, oh, well, now I know, like, for certain that they're going to be live at this time. It's not a guessing game anymore. It's a certainty.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
On my point about the days, I'm saying for me, for example, to the people in the Twitch chat, I know people have different days, but I'm live on a Monday, right? If I don't support on the Sunday, it could affect my Monday stream for the people. Obviously, I've got my core group of friends with some people who are still quite transactional. If I'm not in their stream on that Sunday, they probably won't fly by on the Monday. So if, like, say you go live on a Tuesday, take the Sunday off, and then do more grind on the Monday. Like, you're trying to do as much as you can to get into people's heads. Such. Same with the shout outs. Put the time on your shout outs. Do the shout outs an hour before you stream, and it'll go so much better.
Yeah.
Kind of worked in a weird way how that fell to me. I just got so tired that I didn't do them after my stream, and then it kind of ended up being a way that I was like, oh, okay, this actually works perfectly.
Yeah, I think it works a lot better than doing them straight after a stream. I think doing it the next day is like the day before you stream. No, sorry, not like an hour before you stream is so much better. I feel like that's built more of a routine with me as well, to where I know I'm doing shoutouts now and then I go live. I'm not like if I wake up late, I'm sometimes kind of like in a rush to do it. Like I'm really bad with opening mix it up, but I've been a bit more consistent with that now. I'm trying to get my head a bit more focused in the game.
Yeah.
But you've helped a lot with it. Like you've helped like keep like when something's wrong, you're always there and you're always like, you've not got this open, you've not done this.
I give you a hard time, but it's because I want you to succeed in it. Like it's just how I am. Like I give everyone tough love, but also the most love. Like it's just, I don't know. Like if you don't have his mix it up open, I'm like, oi, you ain't got it open. Why the fuck you going shop? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Like, mate, lock it in. Get this all.
That's just like you can't get offended by the stuff. You need to take the criticism as it is. Like it's not being said to like knock you down. It's being said to sort you out, to like make you do better. Like,
you also want to know what to listen to. Like you would listen to me because you know I've got your best interest in heart. But don't listen to people. Someone with one viewer might actually give you good advice. But sometimes you gotta listen to you gotta know what to listen to, you know?
Yeah. Like you don't want people to like obviously control your channel. You don't want it to feel like you have no control. It's still your channel at the end of the day. But when someone gives you a bit of advice and says, this could work well, this is up to you to decide, yes, I want to do that, or no, I don't. But as you said as well, not everyone's got your best interests at like art. Not everyone is there for you. That some people are there to see you fail, because some people are horrible like that.
Obviously, in terms of my advice today as well, it's not going to work for everyone, but try some things and see how it works. Like, if you think it could work, give it a go. If it's shit, just fucking pie it off. Like, they don't have to listen to everything.
Yeah. You never know until you try.
Yeah. You know what? Your initiative will know if it's wrong or not. Unless you're... How do I say this? You will know. That's all I gotta say. You will know if it's the right advice or the wrong advice. Don't be afraid to try different things.
And as I say, you've never failed until you give up. So just keep pushing, keep trying.
You won't burn it. You won't fail. You won't hit a goal and give up, because you just keep going. You just keep trucking along.
If you're not even giving up, you can't fail.
Yeah. What's your opinions on jealousy in the scene? In terms of the core like communities we're in, like what were your views on jealousy and things like
that? Jealousy and like jealousy of like me, like let's say like you for example, like me looking at you succeeding and being like, I want that, I'm gonna work towards that, or jealousy in a way of like I now have some form of hatred towards me.
Okay, I'm more so. Do you see people who have really shit energy? Like, for example, like I see people who are succeeding, right? I think mine and yours is probably more envy. We see some people succeeding and we want what they have, so we work twice as hard. There is so many people in this scene who see someone succeeding and want to bring them down and get weird energy and just change up how they are. Do you see that quite a lot? Like you can read it on people, like as I do. So
yeah, like, I think the way to look at it is like, if you see someone else succeeding, just remember we're all human. We've all got differences. We're all built in different ways, but we all
game's the game, right?
Like game is the game. Like you just need to push yourself. Like don't see this as like an obstacle. See it as motivation. Like just push yourself.
There's so many people.
Someone else's success knock you back.
There's so many people who used to come by my streams, and when I overtook them in success, they stopped coming by because they were fuming that I did better than them. And as I've said, I'm the most nice. I'm a cunt, but I'm nice. Like I'm quite respectful. I want to show everyone love, but cry more in that sense, mate, because you're changing up your energy based on. It's like what are people doing, mate. Like people are so weird in this scene. Like They're like, oh, this guy's getting this, and I'm fuming that he has that, so I'm gonna stop going by. And it's like, why are you crying about it, mate? Like, people are just so strange, man. I'm not very articulate today, but like, they're just so people are so weird, mate. Like,
no, I get that. I get that.
I'll be envious of them if they were doing better than me, but like, I want what they have at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like,
and you can also see the people that you can see you can see that they're like that. They think they're not, but you know they are. So
yeah, like view it as like if you want something and you've seen someone else has achieved that, view that as motivation. Like they've achieved it, so can I. Don't be like, why have they achieved it and not me? Because that's just not fair. Like you can't be saying that. Like, what gives you any right to like put someone else down because you've not done like worked as hard or like. So like some people look at success and don't view it as like hard work. They just view it as just like, oh, why have they got it, not me? Like like work harder, cry more.
Yeah, cry more. Like, they literally cry more, mate. Like, what are you on about? Like, and they'll make up some opinion on you or some spiel or some bullshit, and they'll talk behind your back. And it's like, yeah, cry more, bitch. Because that's what I said about the other day. Like, winners focus on winning, and losers focus on winners. If you're doing what you think and you're positive and your energy is spot on and their energy shit, they're the ones going to be sat face in the dirt, mate, because they're fucking ass. Like,
one thing I do have to sorry, carry on.
No, go on.
I was saying, one thing I do hate seeing though is like when you see someone doing well and then like it's someone that you actually do like, it's someone you care about, and then something happens and they take like a big hit, or, like they're not doing as well as like you would like them to do, or as they were doing. I feel very bad with that because obviously I know I can't do anything about it. I can't push them. Like it's all like it's sometimes it's not even their own like doing. It's just game's game. But
that's why you're a good person, and I surround myself with you because you have that empathy for people. Like some people aren't fucking human on this platform; they're fucking robots, mate. And it's like,
I don't like seeing people get knocked down. I don't like to see people feel. I want everyone to like succeed and conquer their dreams, do what they want to do. Like you only live once, so why like listen to anyone else that's trying to knock you down? Do what you want to do.
We're busting out YOLOs now, are we? In 2025.
YOLO, exactly. 2025, YOLO.
And it kind of goes back to the point of the name of the podcast. The game's the fucking game, mate. Like, why are people crying about certain things? Why are you stressing about certain things that you can't control? Like, literally, the game is the fucking game, mate. Like, it is what it is. Just deal with it, you know? Like, like no one could. The way I see it, right, is say I was friends with someone before I started doing well, and I started doing well, and now they're mad, right? Because I've overtook them, and they think I don't deserve it. What am I gonna do? Just turn around and go, actually, guys, fuck off a minute. Don't come by anymore. Sorry, my this person who's my acquaintance now is mad that I'm doing well. Like, you gotta go.
Yeah, you can't hear for someone else for doing well. Like, just work harder.
Sorry, guys, fuck off then. So, what are you on about, Chief?
Yeah,
you're chatting was like. Mate, that's why the people who turn up now are the people me and you love, because they're the good people who actually are good people. The ones who you know who you are, like, and the thing is, if you ever speak about things like this, if they think that we're talking about them, it usually probably is because it is them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like you should never feel bad about yourself, like you've done something wrong if you've never done something wrong.
Yeah, if you haven't done it wrong.
Yeah. Unless you've got a reason to be like worried about something, then like, you don't expect the worst like until like you've done something bad. But a lot of the time you've done nothing wrong. It's a lot of panicking for no reason.
Yeah, you overthink it, don't you? You think about things like this person, lie me this. Sometimes don't even think about it. Like, you control your controllables, do what you need to do, and have fun, mate. I've had that. I've had some people go against me or feel a certain way towards me, and at first I was like, oh, I feel shit. Like, why am I having to explain myself to them? And then I got to a point where I was like, I don't have to explain myself to nobody. I do my thing and carry on, mate. That's it.
Game's game.
Game's a game. What's your biggest lesson you've learned in streaming so far?
I think saying don't give up is a pretty bad one, because that's just like it is what it is. But
bad.
But that's just like that's just a given. Like, just don't give up. Like, give it all you've got. The biggest lesson.
I can give you some in like kind of what mine would be. Is I've lost it on my brain.
Like,
Not everyone's your friend.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Not everyone's your friend. Not everyone has your best interest in heart as well. Like they just don't. They want to use you, or this is what I've been saying about jealousy. People want what's for them and not what's for everyone.
Yeah, I think the biggest lesson is like you need to find the right people. You need to surround yourself with the right people that want to see you succeed, not the people that want to like use you or drag you down. You want people that's going to boost you, and like you want to notice this, like people that's going to support you no matter what. Like I think the people that I see like supporting not only me, but I see like around loads of other chats. That's who I want to see. Like that's who I want to see like succeed and support. If I see someone that's all taken, like no give, like I said, it doesn't have to be me that they're supporting. It could be anybody. If I see them supporting loads to other people, I love seeing that.
Like seeing you put in a shift and then succeeding, that's fucking gas, mate. I hate when I see people that I know are, no offense, a piece of shit, and they're fake as fuck and using and chat shit behind people's backs, and then they succeed, and people are giving them their time. I'm like, I hate that, mate. Because I'm like, people are getting blindsided by the fakeness, and it really triggers me, man. It really gets on my tits, because I'm like, this person's coasting through this streaming thing, doing well in quotations, and they're fake as fuck, man. It's like, oh, mate. And they're people surrounded by us. All of us will speak to these people daily, and I know who they are, but I just never say it because I'm not stupid. I've got an internet like brain. I know what to say and what not to say. But like, I hate it when people who don't deserve it triggers me, man.
I like seeing other people succeed. Like everyone has their own stuff to do. Like you just want to wish the best for everyone.
That's why I love you, because you have that mindset, mate. You're a real guy, and you're honest, like, and you deserve the success because you're a real person.
Yeah, it's horrible seeing like good people like get knocked down and like feel like they're not doing enough. Like myself are some like not like I do still now sometimes feel like I'm not good enough for it, or like I'm not doing enough.
Same, yeah.
But I feel like with time I've started to build more upon it. I've started to have a better outlook on myself, and like I think one of the best things like that's helped that is the actual connections I've made along the way, like the friends that I've made, and seeing them grow as well and succeed, and like seeing everyone like just come together as like this massive community of like just love. It's fantastic.
This whole streaming journey is literally games the game. This is kind of why we named the podcast this. Well, I chose the name, but originally it was going to be the Waltcast, which is fucking dog. But then when I told Gravy this, it was just a perfect name for the podcast. I say it all the time. It is. But then pretty much what we've just been saying about people, this, and this. The game is the game. Me and Gravy don't think about it like that, and we just get on with it and grind and do what makes us happy. And I think that's why we are doing as good as we can do.
Another thing with like the name of the podcast, Games to Game, like I said, we see like that quite a lot. Like whenever we're about, like we're not openly like plugging the podcast or like the stream like a lot of the time. We're literally just saying Games to Game to anything. Like, it could be like anything's went wrong. Like, oh, my goldfish has died. Oh, well, Games to Game in it.
Yeah, it's shit, like, but like the game is the game, right? Like,
yeah,
you get emotional about
goldfish
something.
Has died. I'm sorry.
Game's the game, right?
Yeah,
like, oh, you got no viewers today. Game's the game, mate. Oh, you popped off today, and I'm jealous. All right, game's the game, mate. Like, oh, God, fly.
And like when this podcast has more episodes and stuff, I feel like just saying Games to Game could be like a way of getting in people's heads. Like it's a good way of like not.
It's good to get mentally from being. Yeah, I agree. Like it's people are gonna think in their general life, oh, it is what it is. Game's the game. Then it could help the podcast, but it also help people in their general life if they just think of it like it is what it is, mate. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like it is what it is. Can't really like help it. Like Games to Game, and like if people see it, they could be thinking, well, the podcast Games to Game. Let's see what's been going on in their lives. Let's see what's happening with them. Let's see like what's happening in the world. I guess or anything on Games to Game.
Or in the chat made something like a good point. People are too focused on people's failures and successes. That's true. Like, I mean, that is a game's a game in that point. But like,
Game's a game.
But They are like they're not. That's what I said about the winners. Focus on winning, lose, focus on winners. Like people are so they're looking at someone's viewers or like like, people are just so focused on what other people are doing. And the way I see it is if I'm streaming and thinking about myself and someone's thinking about me, right? They ain't focusing on what they're doing and they're just gonna fall off. Like if I'm sat there thinking about right now, say you were live and we weren't here, and I'm like, oh, he's popping off and this, and I'm sat there thinking like that. I'm just gonna fall into the dirt, mate, while you're still smoking because you're thinking about what you're doing, you know?
Yeah, like that's the form of jealousy that you don't want. Like that's just like that gives off bad energy. I think. Like, I don't like. I feel like it's nice. Like you want to see your friends like succeed and like win in life and just like grow, but you don't want to view it as like they're winning, so I should win. Like, you need to view it as like they're winning, so I need to push harder to win as well. Like, so we can like be there together. Like, I just like use it as motivation, not like a deterrent or like an obstacle.
Don't watch the numbers. Be consistent. Be a good human. What you perceive to be a good human. That is very obviously situational based, but treat people like you want to be treated. Do your thing, and you'll succeed. And that's it. You know. I think it's time we ask the chat for some questions. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask some before we wrap up the first episode of the Games Again podcast. We will get them done. Please don't make them ass. Right. So the first two questions is, what colour panties you got on, or dry and wet tugs? How long have been a walrus?
Red. Oh, was that? Or was that not right? The real question.
Gravy, will you be banned by Monday? Gravy
Possibly.
could be banned. It's a possibility. Again, he could be gone, and this could be it, and he's never going to be on the podcast again. Okay, so Joshua said to me, and I'll say it to you, you kind of answered it earlier, but what streamers inspired you to start streaming? Theoretically, my mate, who did some COD Zombie streaming, he inspired me to press the button to go live. There's a streamer called Lou. His name's Louis on Twitch. He plays GTA Roleplay. I always used to watch that stuff, and I used to just sit there, subscribe to him for like a year, and I just watched it. I never really thought about it, and then just thought one day, let's send it. When I was a kid, it's all the FaZe Clan, Optic, like all the COD sniping type of spiel, and that's kind of like where my brain always was, you know. Go on, what read May's one.
Gravy, what was your first impression of Walters? Well, that's actually a good question. When I first seen Walters, like not him like speaking to me directly, or just seeing his channel for the first time, I seen all the views and I was thinking, this is going to be a guy full of himself. This is going to be someone that like doesn't really interact with chat that much. But I thought, you know what? We're just read into him. I'll give him a chance. I got told beforehand as well, though, that he actually is a decent guy. So I was like, I'm going to give him a chance. So I typed in a message, and he's like, oh, Grandads Gravy. So either you really like gravy, or you suck off your granddad. And I was like, well, I don't like gravy. He's like, oh, you suck off your granddad. Good to know. And I just from that moment of like how unhinged he was, and like just how like he just came out with that, I was like, I love this guy. This guy is actually hilarious. Like,
yeah, it's just it's like
yeah.
That's what I mean about giving someone a chance, right? You might, like with the game, I was in Warzone, so lucky you raided me, because I don't think would have crossed paths of like really that much. I think also just give people a chance and get to know them, and you'll form your opinion on them very fucking quick as well.
I feel like from your stream, it opened my mindset a lot to like, I need to give more people a chance than just judging too fast from what I see. Like, seeing how you reacted to my message and like built off that, I was like, I actually respect this a lot, and it's helped me like open my mind a lot to like be a lot more open-minded. It's helped a lot with like streaming and stuff as well.
Slayan has a question. It's two parts aimed at you, but I'll answer it as well after. What's your favorite gaming series, and which game in the series is your baby?
Interesting question.
You want me to answer first? I can.
Yeah, you go for it. You go for it.
The main games for me was Call of Duty. ever since a kid, it's all I would do. I'd sit in English class just thinking about going home and playing COD and trick shotting off high-rise crane and whatever. Modern Warfare 2 would be my baby, like the OG 2009 Modern Warfare 2. But I went back and played World at War. Actually, yes, I think I had zombies on my iPod at school. I don't even remember, but I had something. And then at COD 4, and then I slowly progressed through there.
Mm-hmm. If we're speaking like prime time game, like if I could play any game that's out in its prime time, Black Ops 3 Zombies, no questions. Like, if I could honestly one-trick that game again and somehow like do well on that, I would do it. That is honestly my favorite game ever made.
Why don't you stream it?
I could install it again, but
yeah,
like,
if you enjoy it,
yeah, like there'll never be a zombies that comes close to it. Never. I grew up like during World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 Zombies, like all the Treyarch originals. Black Ops 3 came out, and I was blown away. I was like, this is actually the greatest thing to come out. And then Black Ops 4 came out, and honestly, I've never felt so much disappointment in my life. Like, that is the biggest disappointment I've ever felt in a video game release. Like, mental how bad it was.
Well, ask for one more question. If you're going to make it serious, I would appreciate it, and not some rogue questions that people like to throw in. And then we'll finish up, and we won't raid out instantly. We'll chat for a sec. It's been a good podcast, I think, for the first episode. Obviously, as time goes on, me and Gravy will improve. We'll improve a lot, I think, just with our... It's because we have to speak quite direct in it. We have to, like, be quite, like, not like a show, but more like... We have to actively have topics to speak on. If you're not streaming, what would the goal be? Be a good partner to my girlfriend. I would want to be my personal trainer still if I was in shape when I was. I would just like to be in the gyms again and that type of stuff. What about you?
I currently can't think of a goal other than streaming at the moment.
My mind
is completely set on streaming. Like, if I feel I don't know. Like,
and then, what's your biggest achievement in life, not streaming or non-streaming? Mine would be, in life, becoming a better human. I always used to be like, as a kid, I would always be a bit unsure about what's going on in life and stressed and angry and everything. I think as I've got older, I've slowly morphed into being a respectful person, treating people with like love and stuff. And that means the most to me. In streaming, I would say hitting partner. But again, just even having one person in my stream is the best goal you can ever get in streaming.
I think my biggest achievement is my shift in mindset towards like both streaming and living in general. Just like how I feel like I became a lot more open-minded. I became a lot more like aware of what's going on in the world. Like I'm not gonna lie, before like all this, I was a massive arsehole, like quite a hateful person. But I became a lot different. I feel like I understand people a lot more. I was very selfish, I feel like, but I regret being that way, and I'd rather.
That shows you're real though, because you were like that, and you've switched it. You know,
like I feel like there's the greatest joy is actually seeing the smile on other people's faces. Like when we went to Joanne's stream the other day, like seeing the smile on her face was actually amazing. That made me so happy.
Seeing someone so kind, just being lit up by being in her chat, that is so good.
Yeah,
it's honestly the best thing ever.
Yeah, carry on.
We'll combine two questions into one, and then one final one. So we'll start with, how do you deal with jealousy or hate, or do you? And I'll start. The game's a fucking game, bitch. Deal with it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Game's a game. Just it is what it is now.
Cry more, mate. Hate on me. Do what you want to say. I know who I am as a person. I know I'm a real person, and that's what matters, right?
I just see it as motivation, not jealousy. Like,
yep. Don't get bothered by it.
If people want to get jealous, then game's a game.
And then the next two, kind of three questions in one. One from May, will it be Gravy and Walt future interviews? Josh, do you plan on bringing guests in the future? And then Aura, when's the next episode? Next episode is next Friday. The time should be the same time, 1 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. UK. If not, if the guest is a late guest, it'll probably be about 11 to 12 p.m. UK, 5 to 6 to 7, around that time EST. And yes, we'll have guests in the future. It'll be me and Gravy kind of interviewing the guest. Don't know how that one's going to go. It might go absolutely horrendously. But obviously on the screen for the visual viewers, it'll be me and Gravy split into two, and then the guest on the right-hand side. And yes, that'll be that. The queue, there's not really a queue, but I will get to it, and I will get to some people and ask if they're free for next Friday, and we will see. So yes. That has been the end of the Games to Game podcast, episode 1. I hope you enjoyed. It's been your boy, Walty, and your boy, Gravy. You got anything to say, Gravy?
Thank you, Games to Game.
Games to Game, and we'll catch you next time.